Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Pallavi Vasal, a senior gynecologist working in Gurgaon for a couple of years. So today we'll be discussing a very important topic, which is polycystic ovarian disease. You all must have heard a lot, read a lot, listened from your peers a lot about PCOD. So what is PCOD? It's polycystic ovarian disease, and what happens in that is it's a major hormonal change which a female body undergoes. So what happens in that, there are hormonal changes. The amount of the male hormone, which is not supposed to be at that higher level in a girl, the amount increases, because of which all the features of male dominance, they start coming, like belly hair and weight gain around belly, weight and hair growth around the chin, and facial hair growth. These are the features which start appearing. So it leads to irregular periods, it leads to issues in conceiving and in appearance, and the hormonal balances as well. So these are the short-term implications which a girl can suffer from. So there are even long-term implications, like once you have PCOD, there are chances of you developing diabetes later in the life once you reach your 40s. So there are chances you developing insulin resistance and diabetes, hypertension, the cancer of the womb, and then snoring, depression, mood swings. These become very common when the hormones are not in very much balance. Now, what is very important is that we should understand, why is this rising so much? Why is PCOD rising so much? It has become so rampant that you throw a stone and the girl has PCOD. Now we need to cut the chain, where it is like it has become a vicious circle. Weight gain, hormonal imbalance, weight gain. So we need to cut the chain in between, and for that what you need to do is strict lifestyle modifications. So that includes eating healthy. What I mean to say is eating high fiber diet, trying to have whole fruits, whole vegetables, but soak them properly for at least half an hour before you use them. Because of the high content of pesticides, always peel them before you have them. Don't try to have them with the skin, because earlier it was the concept, because of the high fiber content in the skin, you have it with skin. But now the pesticides use has become so high that it is better to soak any of the veggies or the fruits which you are having, soak them for at least half an hour in water, peel them, wash them again, and then only you have them. Have cooked veggies as much as possible. Decrease intake of refined products like refined flours, maida, refined sugar. These should be lesser in your diet. Reduce the intake of caffeine and alcohol. They also causes increase in the incidences of PCOD. So basic thing is anything in moderation is good. So excess of junk is to be avoided. Preservatives are very much to be avoided. So any food which has a long shelf life, any canned food, that you should be avoiding. So that because anything which contains preservatives, that is ultimately going to affect your body. So what we should come back to the original state from where we started our life. We should be listening to your moms who always say eat fresh fruits, eat fresh food, so that you don't have to eat these canned and fast food. So now the concept of fast food is like a big no. You don't have to take it if you want to stay healthy, because PCOD is like it's disturbing so much. It's so we in OPD, every fourth or fifth girl, she is suffering from PCOD. It's very painful to see that happening. So, and a thing which can be nicely taken care of. So I would encourage all our youngsters to be very careful about what they eat and what not to eat. Another important thing is exercises. So see, basic purpose of exercise, if you lose weight, well and fine. If you don't lose weight, then also it is okay. You should be exercising regularly. Exercises, they maintain a normal balance of your hormones. And when you are exercising, focus more on the belly exercises, I would recommend. So weight gain around belly is the main culprit. So you should be exercising regularly and focus more on belly exercises like bending, crunches, side weights, and these things you should be doing very nicely. So female pattern of fat distribution is still acceptable, but when the male pattern, which is like the weight gain around the belly, it is happening, that leads to hormonal imbalances, and then it becomes a vicious circle, as I said. Try to keep your BMI between 19 to 25. That is the optimal BMI. Asians, they have come down to even 23, but at least keep it between less than 25, I would say. And if you can, to try to plan your family before age of 35. 30 तक तो आजकल सभी करते हैं. So try to plan your baby before the age of 35 so that you don't have such concerns later in the life. Apart from that, cosmetics are good to use, but use them in moderation. It shouldn't be used too much. Strong perfumes and strong home cleaners, these should be avoided because they are not of much help. वो temporary ही है, but otherwise they have like high content of medicines or antibacterial agents which can even affect your hormone balance. So, and have regular checkups, that is all the more important. So in nutshell, I would say it's a lifestyle disorder. It can be very easily prevented if you are well aware about it. So keep your lifestyle under check, keep your diet under check, exercise regularly. That is the most important thing, whether you lose weight or not, or you do not lose weight. That's it for today. Take care.